Hey everybody, this is Mr. Storm, and in this assignment, I'm very quickly going to show you how to create the Magic 8-Ball project. This is going to be a fun project. This project is open to all kinds of creative input from you, the programmer. We're going to create some funny and weird stuff. Now, I'm going to make a Magic 8-Ball program, but as long as you use the concepts I am trying to get you to use in this assignment, you don't have to create a Magic 8-Ball. You can create any kind of program that randomizes their output and spits out a random answer to the user. That's totally fine with me. Here's some examples of ones that I've seen in the past. I saw someone build a random deck of cards generator. So basically, they had one array that was holding all the numbers from, or they had one array that was holding ace, club, diamond, and spade. Oh no, yeah, ace, club, diamond, and spade. Forgot the suits of cards. They had that held in an array, and then they had a random that was pulling one of those indexes out, and then they had another random which was pulling out from 1 to like jack, queen, king, whatever, right? Actually, I think they had an array to hold all those. And then it would spit out a random card out of a deck of 52. It would say 2 of clubs, ace of spades, whatever. I've seen one of those before. I've seen someone do, type your name to find out when you're going to get married. And then it would spit out a date of the year. I've seen people do, Ouija board projects where you ask a question and the Ouija board gives an answer. All kinds of things. Get as creative as you want with this. You don't have to name it 8-Ball. You can really do whatever you want, right? I just want to see that you're using randoms properly. Okay, that's enough. That's 2 minutes of preamble at the top before we've even written any code. So let me get into writing some code. I'm going to organize my brackets like I always do. 8-Ball. So, first thing I want to do, let's go ahead and talk about our variables here. First thing I need is that random statement, right? I want to bring that in first just so I know it's at the top and I know I can use randoms. RND equals new random. Just like that. So now that that's in there, I know I can use randoms. Now I also need to create my array of strings. So I'm going to create a string array. I'm going to call this answers. We'll just call it ants for short because I don't like typing a lot. And then in here, I'm going to create a set of answers. I'll just do some boring ones up at the top. Yes, no, maybe. Oh, ask again later. Okay, that's enough for the example. For you, you can make as many as you want, right? You can make your arrays as large as you want. I just want to speed up this example. I don't want it to be too lengthy. Okay, so I have the random object called. I have an array of strings that are possible answers. Now I want to tell my user, hey, put something on the screen for me. Or you know what? Actually, here's what we're going to do. Let's do it this way. Let's pull my random index first, right? So I'm going to say int index equals rnd.next. And then inside I'm going to say ants. Ants.length. Okay. So now I have my integer, so I know I have the array, I have the integer that I'm pulling. Now I want to start communicating with my user. So far, the only statement on here that's communicating with my user is my right line up here that says 8-Ball. Console.writeLine, I'm going to say ask your question. And I'm actually going to make this a write because I prefer that. Now here's the interesting part. At this point, all I really need is a console.readline. I don't need to store their answer or I don't need to store their question because it doesn't matter, right? I'm already picking their answer before they even type their question, right? So again, it really doesn't matter what their answer or what their question is. So I don't even need to store it. I just need to give them the illusion that they're typing a question that they could store. You see what I'm saying? I don't really need to store their question here. So once their question is stored, I'm going to say, let's see, do we want to clear? Now let's leave it open. Let's leave it there. Then I want to output the answer. So console.writeLine. The magic 8-ball says, and then in here I'm going to put ANS index. And that's it. Let's give it a shot. So I'll run my program. 8-ball, ask your question. Will I ever find true love? Oh, Magic 8-ball says no. I'm never going to find true love, everybody. Okay. Let me run it again. Do I smell bad? Maybe. I might smell bad. You don't know because I'm on a camera, so you can't really smell me through the camera, so maybe I do smell bad. You see how this works, though? Again, we don't care what their question is, right? I can type anything I want here, and I want it still to spit out a random index from this array. So this project right here, it's very simplistic, but again, you can get as crazy with it as you want. You can add as many arrays as you want. You can add as many randoms as you want. You can get as crazy as you want with it. But have fun with this project. If you understand this concept, creating an array and then using a random to pull a random index out of that array, then I mean you're going to go crazy with programming. You're going to be able to do anything. It's going to be awesome. So definitely practice this until you get it, because we're getting close to having to create our text adventure games. And you need to understand this concept so you can do well on that project, because that project is going to be pretty extensive and you're going to have to use arrays and randoms in order to get full points on that assignment. Okay, that's it for me. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time.